Welcome to a taste of Lag BaOmer. No, we're not going to serve marshmallows. We're not going to have a barbecue. But we do have to understand the taste of Lag BaOmer. What's it all about? It's so esoteric. It's the only holiday on the Jewish calendar that has so much festivity that is nowhere in the written Torah at all. It's the missing holiday. What exactly are we celebrating? So yes, in history, apparently in Rabbi Wein's Hebrew Sefer, Iyunim b'Meseches HaTalmud, he writes that Josephus says that on Lag BaOmer began the final rebellion against the Romans. So we're celebrating the final rebellion against the Romans in the year 63 CE. How many people know that? Oh, it was also the day that Yehoshua went to war against Ai. Is that why we're celebrating Lag BaOmer? How many people know that Yehoshua went to war against Ai on Lag BaOmer? Well, now they do. Have a marshmallow in honor of Yehoshua's war against Ai. So, why is it? Well, Chassam Sofer says it's the day that the man began to fall. That's something very special. It's a spiritual time. Yet, the two main themes surrounding Lag BaOmer are that on Lag BaOmer, Rabbi Akiva's Talmidim stopped passing away, the 24,000 students, which is something that we should be able to relate to, that halavai, by this Lag BaOmer, we should hear of no more suffering in the plague that we're experiencing in the world around us of COVID-19. And I would say that that was a relief and mourning. Okay, so we're allowed to shave and we don't say tachanun, but should we be dancing around a fire because only 24,000 died? The United States, as of today, 80,000 people died. Oh, no more, let's dance around a fire. What do you mean? So, the final reason, or the penultimate reason I want to say, is that it's the yortzeit of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. And not only is it the Hilula, the yortzeit of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, which begs the question, since when do we make celebrations on yortzeits? People fast on yortzeits. They make a tikkun maybe. They go to the kever. Hashem, 2,000 years, Yidden are still flocking to the kever of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. But why is it a celebration? It's a yortzeit. Moshe Rabbeinu's yortzeit, the Chevra Kadisha makes a Suda because we want to reflect on it's a sad time. Here, Reb Shimon Bar Yochai, it's his Hilula, and everybody gets up and dances around a fire, and some people throw their clothing into the fire. Mazeh. So the Bnei Yissaschar explains that it's also the day on the calendar that he completed the Zohar, which brought the great light of secrets, of the sodos of the Torah. And it is for that reason that even though there's no hint at all in the Torah about Lag BaOmer, and it's a time that otherwise could have been associated with the mourning of the Zugos, the 24,000 students of Rabbi Akiva, and the yortzeit of Rabbi Shimon, it goes to show us Lag BaOmer is the time that we remember the world has so much light unto it that we can't see. That is the experience of Lag BaOmer. To come to recognize that there's so much more that we can't see, that we didn't see, and that we won't see in this world. But Rabbi Shimon brought it. And there could be a taste of it for one that merits to be able to study the Kabbalah, to study the Zohar. And that's the reason why the Arizal used to go to Kever Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. I saw a beautiful remez in the Sefer that it's always on Yud Ches. On Yud Ches Iyar. So we say Ben Shmona Esrei L'chuppah. People start having weddings on when they're 18. So here on the 18th is when the weddings are beginning again. And that's the secret of Lag BaOmer. But there's one final thing which is so interesting, is that Lag BaOmer was a time where we saw the difference between the Sofrim, between the Prushim, the Anshe HaTalmud, and the Tzedokim and the Karaim. Because the Karaim only went by the biblical without Torah Shebaal Peh, without Sodos. And therefore they always started counting Sfira, Mimachras HaShabbos on Sunday. So they always had a different Lag BaOmer than the rest of Klal Yisrael. And therefore, to demonstrate the supreme value and the uselessness of Torah without Torah Shebaal Peh and its Sodos, we celebrate on Lag BaOmer. And therefore, even though this year Jews are not going up to Meron, I heard some may be taking helicopter rides around Meron, but Jews are not going en masse up to Meron. Doesn't matter. Let the messages of Lag BaOmer be lit up in our hearts so that we too can taste the taste of Lag BaOmer.